one-way ticket to anywhere. And a glazed donut. To go. The bright side. The bright side. All aboard.
What a night already. Not a good one. Not a good one. No. So this is not going as planned already. About 20 minutes ago, Jen had a really bad seizure. And just, oh, fuck, it was a bad one. And I hope that nobody ever has to see that kind of thing. But anyway, so we're off to a great start here. I just wanted to make a quick video so that I had something to post on my site tomorrow. I'm working on another project right now, so I don't really have time to write or proofread anything. And the quickest and easiest thing to do is make a video. And the quickest and easiest way to make a video is to do it live. So let's take a look at first, before we do the unboxing, let's take a look at the new Ghost album, Impura. And I bought it on cassette for the first time. And I'm still debating whether I'm going to open this, take it out of the cellophane or not. I think I want to, but maybe not at the moment. Let's dig into this box, shall we? This comes from Fukuokashi, Japan, and this cost $24 to clear customs. And apparently the only way you can clear customs now is online, at least with UPS. I think it's different with the post office, but with UPS, the only way that I could clear customs was online. And otherwise it was just going to sit there in their warehouse. And I've never gotten a phone call about clearing customs from UPS before. So it was kind of weird. I assumed the first call from UPS was a scam. And then the second and third calls came through, and I realized maybe this is real. So I did some Googling, and yeah, you can just pay for your customs online, and then it ships out of wherever. Yeah, thanks, Chris. It was really bad, and I will in private tell you the details, but I will not talk about them publicly. So as I said, this cost $24 to clear customs. Apparently, I got some rewards to spend. That's cool. I bought 4 CDs here, one for $20, one for $10, one for $27, and one for $14. And wow. Okay, so I took some chances here. Not really 100% sure about some of the items I was buying, but the price was right, so I went for it. I'll save that one for last. First, I will show you ZZ Top, Rhythmine, Japanese import. The bonus track on this one is called Isn't Love Amazing? And sometimes you can find the OBI strip or OB strip inside the jewel case. So let's take a look inside. No OB strip, but there's what the CD looks like. That right side up. There we go. I have no idea what the domestic CD looks like. I've never seen it. ZZ Top, Rhythmine, their 1996 album. And again, the bonus track is called Isn't Love Amazing? See if it comes with anything else. Sometimes these comes with extra. Yeah, it comes with the extra Japanese booklet. It has the lyric sheets in Japanese. And there's an ad for their prior album, Antenna. So that's cool. I've never had this album before. I don't think it's supposed to be too bad. But we shall see. These come in handy later on. When I have CDs that do have OB strips, they help contain the whole package. Next up, OB strip intact on Scorpion's live Bytes. I don't believe there's any bonus tracks on this that are not on the American version, but for just a few dollars more, I got the Japanese. Bonus tracks are Hit Between the Eyes, Concerto in V, and Ave Maria No Moro. I don't have those. But at the same time, the Canadian CD has tracks that are not on the Japanese CD. So by combining them together in a folder, I will have all the tracks. Long time that I've had this album, the Canadian version of it, but not all the tracks. This came out in 1995. I remember working at the record store and thinking, I might just pass on this album because who needs another live album from the Scorpions in the 90s? But I was wrong, and I played it in store and loved it. Humanity Hour 1 OB strip is intact. Bonus tracks on this are called Cold and a radio edit of Love Will Keep Us Alive. This is an album I've not played in many, many years, basically since it came out. I don't recall liking it very much, but a lot of people that I know do like this album very much. So, we'll give it a shot again, see if I like it any better. This is a concept album. And Uncle Neat's favorite executive producer, Desmond Child, right there. One interesting thing is that the domestic CD that I have, it just won't play in my computer. And I wonder if maybe it's from the era where they might have put software on a CD. Generally, the Japanese didn't do that. They would put bonus tracks on instead. So one way or the other, I'm hoping that this plays better than my domestic version. And finally, this is the one that I was taking the biggest chance on because I had no idea. But it's the Fat Case Iron Maiden X Factor, the one that I saw in Toronto back in the early 90s and passed on because it was so damn expensive. And I believe at that point I had most of the tracks. But let's open this up and see what the deal is, because I didn't pay much for this at all. This was the cheapest of them, which is surprising considering A, it's Iron Maiden, and B, it's a double. And again, look at that. You don't see that anymore. We call them the fat cases. Some people call them the chunky cases. So we have the front cover. We have the back cover. And inside, we have one booklet and a second booklet that looks to be dedicated to the bonus tracks. There's the CD, first disc. It's a little fingerprinty. Well, that's actually the second disc, interestingly enough. That's the second disc. Inner sleeve. The little fingerprinty, but the playing side looks good. Flipping over. Two more booklets. I don't know what's going on here. They're clearly different. They're not the same. They're different colors. And one's upside down relative to the other as well. Yeah. So these are weird. Not sure what's going on here. So this one here, the front of this booklet is stapled backwards compared to the rest of the booklet. That's what's going on here. The front of the booklet is attached upside down. Or printed upside down, perhaps. Yeah, printed upside down. No, it's not. It's not. This is weird. It is printed upside down. That's one page there. Eddie's head up that direction, head down that direction. This is weird. It seems to be similar to the Canadian booklet. Seems to have the same artwork, same lyrics. This booklet is complete. Oh, this is cool. This is completely different. Okay, so here's the inner. And then it's like a discography of Iron Maiden. Well, biographies in there too. It's all in Japanese, of course. But that is cool. That is cool. That is a cool bonus. This is the kind of thing that really you only get with Japanese imports. And the 2 Japanese booklets here, there's 4 booklets in total. This is the X Factor bonus tracks. As you can see, Justice of the Peace, I Live My Way, and Judgment Day. Currently, I Live My Way, I only had on vinyl up until now. So it's kind of cool to have it on CD finally after all these years. And then this booklet is just for the regular album. Same track listing as the standard domestic album. But let's take a look at the actual CD. See what that's about. So there's the album CD, very similar to ours. It is different though. I can see just by looking at it, it is not identical. And there's the inner sleeve. CD looks to be in excellent shape. So I really don't know why I paid so little for this. It has a crack on the back, big deal, no problem. I've got tons of cases. It has what appears to be a complete set of all 4 booklets. And it has no Obi strip, which is no big deal. You know, you win some, you lose some. But very odd that this costs so little. Can't explain that. It appears to be in great shape. Otherwise, you know, a little fingerprint. Oh, hey, Deke. Scotch on the Rocks says Rhythmine is a great album. Do not miss Scotch on the Rocks this Wednesday. He's going to be talking to Tim Derling, who you've seen a lot of lately because he just came out with his first book. So they're going to be talking about Unspooled, Tim Derling's first book, and the band Y&T. And Ralph, always a pleasure, my friend. We're going to have you on in April if we can hook you up. And are the songs sung in Japanese? No. Although, you know, there's probably examples of that because a lot of the time bands will specifically write a song for the Japanese market. Glenn Tipton is an example of an artist who did that. Scorpions have one song that I believe is sung in Japanese. That's a Japanese bonus track on the Face the Heat. Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. So don't miss Scotch on the Rocks this week. Tim's a great guy, by the way. Tim has something very, very special coming up that I'm not going to talk about. But trust me, you don't want to miss this. Trust me. It's going to be coming on April 3rd, is my understanding. Anyway, that is my Japanese haul today. There you go. And Harrison will be glad to know that the Iron Maiden appears to be in great shape. Tim likes to show off the spines. Let's do that. Show off the spines. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to make a quick video so that I would have some content to post on my blog tomorrow. Now I have it. We shall go out on a song. And awesome, Ralph. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Metal Guru. It's been a rough night, and I'm going to go check up on her. But we're going to leave you with a song, and the song we're going to leave you with is a tune called Balls of Steel, because it's dedicated to Deke. And once again, don't miss Scotch on the Rocks tomorrow. I believe he's got running at 7 p.m. on the Scotch on the Rocks official YouTube channel. So don't miss that. Here's Deke. T-Bone Erickson, actually, but Deke's the star of the video. Here's Balls of Steel. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you on Friday on my show. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, his blood runs cold, and he doesn't feel many legends told of his balls of steel. You better listen up.
Never had a care, never worried who was there. He just looked you in the eye, and like a tiger hunting prey, now he decides, oh, if you live or if you die. Try to run, but there's no place to hide. Well, his blood runs cold and it doesn't feel. Many legends told of his balls of steel, bigger than a freaking Ferris wheel. Now you've been warned, he's got balls of steel. He's a little bit insane. Don't give a shit's his middle name. When he's got you in his sights, that's when you must wisely choose your demise. Oh, do you flee or do you fight? But you won't have much time before he strikes, because his blood runs cold and it doesn't feel. Many legends told of his balls of steel, bigger than a freaking Ferris wheel. Now you've been warned, he's got balls of steel. Because his blood runs cold and it doesn't feel. Many legends told of his balls of steel, bigger than a freaking Ferris wheel. Now you've been warned, he's got balls of steel. He's coming to collect, so you better kneel. Show your respect for his balls of steel. They play a tune like a glockenspiel. Nothing he can't do with his balls of steel. His blood runs cold and it doesn't feel. Many legends told of his balls of steel, bigger than a freaking Ferris wheel. Now you've been